My child, do not treat this as another video in your endless scroll. This is a divine interception. A message from the highest order, diverted from its path to find you, right here, right now. Archangel Michael himself has commanded this message to be delivered. Put down your phone the second you finish hearing these words. Do not switch apps. Do not reply to a text. Your guardian angel, the celestial being assigned to you since your first breath, has just lost a desperate fight in the corner of your room. The battle was silent. It was fought in a realm you cannot see, but you have felt its effects for years. You have felt that cold spot in your house that you can't explain. You have felt that sudden wave of sadness that comes from nowhere, even on a good day. That is the echo of this war. And the victor, a creature of shadow and doubt, now turns its gaze from your defeated protector directly to you. This is not a warning for next week. This is not about tomorrow. The protective barrier around you has been breached within the last hour, and the next few moments of your attention are more critical than the next 10 years of your life. The feeling you have right now, that flutter in your chest, that sudden dryness in your throat, is your spirit recognizing the truth of these words. You have always felt like you were on the verge of something, either a breakthrough or a breakdown, constantly walking a tightrope. That is because this battle has been raging just beyond your sight, and your angel was the only thing standing between your progress and this entity's influence. You are the one who plans for everyone else's comfort, the one who remembers the small details for others, but your own future has felt blurry, like looking through a foggy window. This is why. The entity that just won is not interested in your soul in the grand sense, it is interested in your potential. It wants to steal your next idea, curdle your next relationship, and drain the hope from your next morning. It feeds on the energy of almost. The almost successful business. The almost perfect love. The almost happy day. You have until the sun rises to reclaim your ground. The Archangel does not send messages for sport. He sends them for war. And you have just been drafted. Do not think of this as a coincidence. The last time you prayed, truly prayed with desperation in your heart, you asked for a sign, for a clear path. You thought it went unanswered. You were wrong. This is the answer. It is not the gentle answer you wanted, but it is the urgent one you need. The fight is no longer at the gate, it is in your room. The being that stands victorious in the spiritual space of your room is not a demon with horns and a pitchfork. It is far more subtle, far more dangerous. It is an entity born from a convergence of jealousy and regret. It is a whisper given form. It is the shadow of comparison. It attached itself to you not by force, but by invitation. An invitation you never knew you gave. Think back. Think of the person who gave you praise that felt like a hidden blade. The one who said, "I'm so happy for you," while their eyes told a different story. Their envy, their quiet, bitter jealousy, created a crack in your spiritual armor. And through that crack, this entity found purchase. For years, it has been a parasite, whispering thoughts that you believed were your own. It is the voice that tells you that you are not good enough. It is the exhaustion you feel that has no physical cause. It is the reason you look in the mirror and see only flaws, while others see your strength. It is the architect of your self-sabotage. Every time you were about to take a healthy risk, it flooded you with fear. Every time you were about to trust someone, it reminded you of past betrayals. It has been replaying your worst memories on a loop, just below the surface of your consciousness, keeping you weak, keeping you distracted. You felt it, haven't you? That feeling that you are living your life with the brakes on, always holding back, never fully committing, never fully living. You have blamed yourself. You have called it anxiety. You have called it depression. You have called it being realistic. But it is a foreign influence. Your guardian angel fought to keep it at bay, to filter out its poison, but the constant stream of doubt from the world, the constant scrolling through the lives of others, the endless comparison, it weakened the divine defenses. And just moments ago, your angel was overwhelmed. Now, with your protector cast aside, the shadow turns its full attention to you. It wants to solidify its hold. It wants to move from your corner to the very center of your heart. It wants to make its whispers your permanent reality. This is why you feel a pressure in your chest right now. This is why the room feels a little colder. The veil is thin. The Archangel has granted this message as a final, desperate measure. A light flare in the dark before the enemy consolidates its position. The deadline is sunrise. At dawn, the spiritual energies of the new day will set like concrete, and whatever state your spirit is in will be locked in for a very long time. This is your chance to evict the intruder. To reclaim your own mind. To silence the whisper for good. This is not just a fight for your happiness. It is a fight for your very essence. The scoffers, the people who would call this foolishness, they are not the intended audience. They are safe in their blindness. This message has found you because you are a sensitive soul, a beacon of light, and that is what makes you a target. Your light is a feast for this kind of darkness. The reversal of this attack is already written. The power to expel this entity is already within you. Heaven does not start a fight it cannot instruct its children to win. The shadow's greatest strength is its secrecy, the fact that you believed its voice was your own. Now, its cover is blown. You are aware. And in this awareness, your power is infinite. This will not require a complex ritual or a spoken incantation. The shadow is a creature of the mind, of spiritual energy, and so it must be fought with a physical act of intention. It is an act of grounding, of declaring your dominion over your own physical and spiritual space. It is simple. It must be simple, so that there is no room for doubt or error. Right now, wherever you are, I need you to find two things. Do not pause. Let my voice guide you. Find something made of glass. A drinking glass, a window, the screen of another device. It must be glass. Glass is forged in fire, it is clear, and in the spiritual realm, it represents truth and clarity. Now, find something that came from a living plant. A piece of wood, a cotton shirt, a piece of paper, a flower. This represents life, growth, and the natural order. You are about to become a conduit for divine order. I want you to hold the living thing in one hand, and with the other hand, touch the glass. As you make this connection, with the plant in one palm and your fingers on the glass, you are creating a circuit. The life energy from one hand and the clarifying energy from the other are creating a powerful surge of holy energy that the shadow cannot withstand. It is like turning on a floodlight in a dark room. The shadow has nowhere to hide. Do this now. As you hold this connection, I want you to close your eyes for just 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Open them. The act is done. A signal has been sent. The Archangel Michael is now reinforcing the position your guardian angel lost. You have just reactivated your divine protection. The shadow is reeling. It is confused. It did not expect you to fight back. It thought you were too tired, too beaten down, too lost in the scroll. It underestimated you. It underestimated the power that watches over you. The reversal is not just beginning, the final act has already commenced. Within the next 15 minutes, you will receive a sign that this has worked. It will be small, almost dismissible, but you will know. It could be a sudden, specific memory of a happy time from your childhood popping into your head for no reason. It could be the sound of a specific bird outside your window. It might be a message from a person you haven't spoken to in a while, a message that is unusually kind. Do not question it. It is your confirmation. It is heaven's receipt for your act of faith. This shadow, this parasite of envy, will now be exposed. The person whose jealousy gave it entry into your life will soon reveal themselves. They will make a mistake. They will say something in the coming days, a slip of the tongue, a backhanded compliment that is more obvious than usual. You will see them for what they are, not with anger, but with clarity. And you will be free. Wait. Stop everything. Pause this if you have to. What I was about to tell you is only part of the truth. I am being shown something else. A deeper layer. A more urgent and terrifying reality that is being revealed only for those of you who have made it to this exact second in the message. The information is changing. The thread is not what I described. It is more personal. This is only for you. The doubters have already clicked away. The scrollers are gone. Only the chosen remain. Only you. So listen carefully. Touch your neck. Right now. Just below your ear. Feel your own pulse. Feel the life that is flowing through you. That rhythm, that steady beat, is a song. A song the universe recognizes as yours. It is your signature. For years, you have felt like someone was trying to silence that song, to dampen its rhythm. You were right. What I was shown before was a shadow of comparison, an external entity. That was the cover story. The real truth is this: the entity is not just a free-floating shadow. It is anchored. It is tethered to a physical object in your home. It is not just the product of a jealous person's feelings, it is a curse, intentionally placed within a gift you were given. An object you probably look at every single day. The person who gave it to you did so with a smile, but their intent was to create a siphon, a spiritual drain that would transfer your luck, your energy, your brightness to them. This is why you feel so depleted. This is why their life seems to be going so well while you constantly struggle. They are not just jealous of you, they are feeding on you. The battle your angel lost was not against a random shadow. It was against a carefully constructed curse, a tether of dark energy, and it was a fight to sever that tether. Your angel failed. The tether is now stronger than ever. The object is vibrating with this dark victory. The new urgency is this: the ritual I gave you with the glass and the plant will not be enough. That will only stun the entity. It will not break the anchor. You have to break the anchor. You have a very small window. The person who placed this curse will feel your resistance. They will feel the light of this message pushing back against their darkness. They will be compelled to check on their handiwork. They will reach out to you within the next 48 hours. A text. A call. A comment on a photo. It will be disguised as kindness. Just checking in. Thinking of you. But their true purpose is to reinforce the curse, to strengthen the tether with fresh contact. You must sever the connection before they make contact. You have until the clock shows the same number for the hour and the minute. Like 101, or 202, or 303. The next time you see a time like that, that is your celestial window. It will only last for that 1 minute. In that minute, you must act. Now you see the full picture. Now you understand the true depth of the betrayal. This isn't just a spiritual malaise, it is a targeted attack. But do not be afraid. Be angry. Let that righteous anger rise within you, for it is a holy fire. Only those with the strength to handle this truth are still listening. This secret knowledge was entrusted to you because you are the one who can end this. You are not a victim. You are the remedy. The first ritual, the one with the glass and the plant, was a prerequisite. It was to clear the air, to give you a moment of clarity to receive this deeper, more dangerous truth. It made you ready. Now, for the real work. You know the object. Your subconscious is screaming it at you right now. The first thing that popped into your mind when I said, "cursed gift." That's the one. Do not doubt it. It could be a piece of jewelry. A book. A picture frame. A coffee mug. Something you received that always felt a little off. Something you kept out of obligation. That is the anchor. You do not need to destroy it. Not yet. Doing so could cause a backlash. You must first neutralize it. You must reclaim your energy that is trapped within it. The next time you see a synchronized time, like 4:04 or 5:05, you must perform a second act. Take that object in your hands. If you cannot physically get to it, bring a clear image of it into your mind. Hold it, either physically or mentally, and say these 5 words aloud: "What is mine is returned." That is it. A simple declaration of sovereignty. It is not a request. It is a command. A command backed by the authority of Archangel Michael. With those words, you are serving an eviction notice to the dark energy residing within the object. You are pulling your life force, your luck, your peace, back into yourself. The tether will be cut. The siphon will be broken. This is an act of immense power. To seal this sacred intention, to let all of heaven and earth know that you are taking back what is yours, go to the comments section right now and type, "My energy is my own." Do not just type it. Feel it. Feel the truth of it in your bones. This is your declaration of independence. This is you telling the universe that the theft is over. The scrollers will see these words and think them a simple phrase. But you and I, and the forces of heaven, we will know it is a spiritual war cry. It is the sound of a chain breaking. Do it now. Announce your freedom. The moment you complete this act and make that declaration, the grand restoration will begin. The effects will be immediate and they will be profound. The first thing you will feel is a lightness in your chest, as if a great weight has been lifted. The constant, low-grade anxiety that has been your companion for so long will simply evaporate. You will be able to breathe deeper than you have in years. The brain fog will dissipate. Your thoughts will become clear, sharp, and focused. The entity, severed from its anchor and its food source, will wither into nothing. It will be as if it never existed. The person who cast this upon you will suddenly find their own life taking a turn. The luck they stole from you will run out. They will face a series of inconvenient, frustrating obstacles. Do not feel pity for them. It is simply the universe balancing the books. Justice, my child, is not always a thunderclap. Sometimes, it is the quiet, inevitable return of energy to its rightful owner. The blessings that were meant for you, the opportunities that were diverted, the relationships that were sabotaged, will now come flooding back into your life. The path that was blocked will suddenly clear. You will receive an apology you have been waiting for. An offer will materialize out of thin air. Money that you had written off will find its way back to you. Your own creativity, which has felt stifled and blocked, will surge forth like a mighty river. Ideas will come to you in the shower, in the car, in your dreams. This is your divine inheritance being restored. Do not be surprised when miracles begin to happen around you. They are not miracles. They are simply your natural state of being, unburdened by the curse that was holding you down. This is real. This is happening. Just last Tuesday, a man named David from Austin, Texas, who had been struggling with his business for 3 years, watched this message. He realized a silver pen, a gift from a former business partner, was his anchor. He had kept it on his desk every day. At 3:03 p.m., he held the pen and said the words. He told me that as he said, "What is mine is returned," the pen actually felt warm in his hand. The very next morning, he received a call from an investor he had pitched to months ago, an investor who had rejected him. The investor said he had a change of heart and wanted to fund the entire project. This is the speed at which heaven moves when you clear the path. It is your turn now. This is your moment. Your restoration is at hand. Do not let it pass. There is a soul connected to you who is under a similar, silent attack. You know who it is. Your heart is telling you their name right now. When you click the share button, the 4th person who appears in your list is the one who needs this message with the most urgency. Send it to them and simply say, "This was meant for you." You will be their angel, their messenger. Do not deny them this chance at freedom. This message is a loop, a divine echo. If you are hearing these words for a second time, it is because your spirit needs to absorb this truth on a deeper level. Listen again. There is something you missed. Do not break the loop until your spirit feels the release. Let the universe know you have received this deliverance and are ready for your restoration. Affirm it now with a final, powerful Amen.